Hello, everyone. It's nice to be at the first live Facebook. Just wait a little bit. I think I'm a little bit early, as usual. I'm right now in a restaurant, so it might be a little loud. We are right now in San Mateo. It's more or less near of Mountain View or Silicon Valley, like 5 miles away. I see there are already some views. For some people who are joining the call or joining the live Facebook thing. Question, do you actually hear me? So it's actually the last evening of my 2 weeks trip here to the US. Maybe to quickly share, it was an amazing trip. First of all, of course, we had our global gathering in Seattle. So Seattle is a beautiful place. It's much colder than it is in the Philippines. It's around 17 degrees. The first 2 days was an Unlikely Allies conference. Perfect. Good that you can hear me. So the two first days of our Unlikely Allies conference was really all about like entrepreneurship, innovation, inspiration, talking about like what is happening in the world, not just in the US, but really in the world. I think there were like more than 400 or 500 attendees from I think more than 60 countries. And they really also shared how they do it, not just like how they support entrepreneurs in the impact hubs, but like how they do entrepreneurship in general or how they do their products. We had like master classes about how to moonshot, how to dream big, operations, finances, etc. So it was very, very intense. I see we already have more people who are following this live chat. Just feel free to write and comment. I know it's the first time that you actually are doing, I assume, also this live chat. So just try it out. Yeah, so after these 2 days of conference in Seattle at the Unlikely Allies, we had a global gathering of all the impact hubs. And the number was quite impressive. We were more than or almost 170 people actually who attended this this global gathering, and we again shared about innovation in their countries. We were more than 75 impact hubs. So yeah. Oh, Daphne, you wrote a question. Thank you so much. So how was your experience with the other impact hubs? I mean, the beauty about Impact Hub is really that we're not just talking on a local or on a national level, but we're talking about the global level. So we all are facing different realities in our cities, in our countries, in our communities. But on like the bottom line, or what is really important for all of us of all the Impact Hubs, is really that we involve and be inclusive with all the communities and with all the people around us in the cities, again, in the country, and that we support them. And we do it in different ways. So we do it really in, again, with like co-working, having a space to combine like-minded people. A lot of hubs have fantastic programs. Also like in the different regions and in different clusters. So for example, Europe is extremely strong with having different programs jointly. So there is, for example, a social impact award, and they are organizing it through I think 9 different hubs simultaneously. So this is very, very inspiring. But then of course we also met the whole fellowship community. So there are like 30 fellowships already existing, and we met also the other makers of these fellowships. And they were talking about their experiences. And to have all these people actually together to share, and how the best practices is really inspiring. And I think it's also very nice to know that also in our communities in the Philippines or in the other communities, that wherever you're actually traveling, you can go and talk with the people, but even if you are not traveling, you have peers around the whole globe, not just in our local communities. And peers, what I mean by that is you can actually always ask people to help you out or to help you grow your business, give you best practices, and maybe they also very much like your product and can comment on it or buy your product or whatever. So so it's really, really inspiring. So the other thing is also that we are working on a lot of different levels. For example, we are trying to add much more value for our hubbers or our community members. For example, we are working on a global membership, meaning soon there will be an app where you really can like check in. It's like a passport, and you just check in. You can search all the community members around the globe. If someone is doing something, like something similar like you are, and you can talk with each other through this app. So this will come by end of the year or early next year. We are very, very much looking forward to this. Okay, there is a next question. Thank you very much. How is the global community planning to work all together in the coming months? What can we expect from Impact Hub? Very, very good question. So the global membership is one thing. The global membership, again, maybe to give there some features. You cannot just look at the different hubs which are all over the place, but also see, for example, what are the community members really doing? Like, what are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What are their products? And really connect with them in a very, very easy way. On the other hand side, we will have more joint programs and trainings, etc., and like incubation programs where we support entrepreneurs. We really try in a global scale and in a regional scale to have programs which addresses some of our issues in the different cities. So again, you will have different peers to different members. For example, also the region, Asia, we had a meeting all together, like Kuala Lumpur, so Malaysia, Singapore, Japan. In Japan, we have 2 hubs, Taipei, Hong Kong, we also met. And we will do different programs together. And maybe also to again mention that we are having right now a program, the Impact Hub Fellowship on Sustainable Energy Solutions with WWF and with PEF. And the deadline is actually July 24. And I really hope you have an idea or enterprise or whatever to apply, because you can win, I think, 2.5 million in total in fellowship prizes. And it's a really big opportunity, not just because of the fellowship prizes where you get like skill development, mentorship, workspace, etc., but we are really building a better Philippines together. So it's not just global, but it's really also local, and we're doing a lot of stuff to build a better Philippines or build a better Manila, or however you want to call it. We are doing something for our country, and I think it's absolutely worth to wrap our head around it and think about what energy solutions this can be. Again, access to energy in off-grid areas, renewable energy systems, tools, or apps, or labels. It doesn't need to be something. You don't need to be scared to apply. Just apply, because we all together want to have some solutions, and we all are part of the solution. So from going global and going back to the Philippines. There's the next question. We haven't yet submitted our idea, but I would like to ask, if there is some team who has submitted ideas with similarity to ours, how can we differentiate from them? Very good question. Very, very good question. So first of all, Eugen, please apply, because you don't know what is happening also on your path, right? In case you are going forward, you never know like what is happening with your idea. You might like redesign it or rethink it after getting also a lot of comments from fellow of your peers, of other people who applied, or maybe other mentors, because again on our Crowdicity platform people can comment on your idea. So first of all, please apply. Secondly, we are not looking just on the idea. There, like to a successful and like a successful startup or a successful enterprise is not always just about the idea or the solution basically which you're creating to solve a need, but it's also about the team, about like how hard are you, like how hard and smart are you working, how is it composed, how can you interact with for example investors or with the people around you. So we are looking very much on your team, or on even if it's a single founder, then, and that sometimes makes a big difference. Okay, there is also another question. Eugen, please, if I haven't answered your question, please write another one. I'm very happy to answer even more. So how many other cities run fellowships? Yeah, there are around 30 other cities running fellowships in different topics. So because we have sometimes similar topics which we need to address, again, like for example energy or climate change or food, but sometimes we need to address longer life. Aging is, for example, in some cities a problem, or in the Philippines it would be more, youth education. Okay, next question. What if I don't have a business plan ready? Can I still apply? So to apply your idea or enterprise or your idea on Crowdicity, to submit your idea there, you don't need a business plan ready yet. That you will actually have the chance that we look at that you can pitch in front of the investors. You need to have a business plan. So July 24 is the deadline. There's still a little bit time to go. Please write your business plan. It's not like a 50-page PhD masterpiece, which we anyways don't like. It's like a few pager, and everything you need to know about the business plan, also like a template, what answers should you answer. It's also all on the Crowdicity platform. We'll also write down again the Crowdicity platform later on, and it's also written on the big poster which you see as the banner on Facebook. Okay, next question. There's a lot. Thank you so much. What if I'm still a student, but I have an idea that I really want to pursue? Is it okay if I join the fellowship? Of course. We are very open. So we're basically very open again to all the solutions which you are providing, or all on the ideas you are actually having. I mean, it's not about idea it is about idea, but we always need to think it in a bigger picture. You are trying to solve a problem. We are trying to solve the energy problem, and that's why we are looking for like renewable energy or energy access for off-grid areas. And it doesn't matter if you're a student. It doesn't matter if you are like already 30 years having a business or several businesses or whatever. Please just apply, and then we will try our best to really also help you to scale and make your idea basically happen. Okay, next question. How do I submit my idea? So on Crowdicity again, our platform where you see where you can submit your idea. So it's ImpactHubManila.crowdicity.com. You can submit your idea. You just click on the poster which is there and you say, submit my idea. And then you input the few paragraphs which are written there, and you click again the button. The beauty about Crowdicity is that people can comment on it, and that they can already redefine your idea. So watch out for the comments which are also on your idea. You can vote on Crowdicity page. Again, there will be a sprint challenge, meaning on the sprint challenge, basically, if you have the most votes, you can pitch in front of the judges on Saturday, August 8th, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, you need to hand in your business plan before July 24 ends. So please don't forget that. It's again, it's written also on Crowdicity. It's written on our website. If you don't exactly know and understand how it works, then please get in touch with us. But there has to be also a small business plan written. Next question, Sam. Hi, I really love the idea on Sustainable Energy Fellowship. How did this come about, and what is your vision, and what do you want to achieve with this project? Very good questions. Okay, so first one, how did this come about? You know, mostly ideas, projects, companies or whatever, they always start with some people, some individuals basically who actually believe in something and who want to have a change or want to change the current status quo or the status quo. And we also saw in the Philippines that energy, again, like 1/4 or every fourth Filipino still doesn't have access to electricity. So this is really a huge topic in the Philippines, which we maybe in the urban areas don't really understand. We have in the urban areas other energy problems. And we need to solve that, and we need to solve that together. So what we did is basically we tried to find partners, and we found fantastic partners in WWF and PEF who are completely aligned with our vision to build a better Philippines, with social entrepreneurs or impact entrepreneurs or people who also want to build solutions. And energy is just one of a lot of topics which we are still trying to solve. So basically, that already answers what is your vision and what to achieve with this project. Is we want to find solutions for the Philippines, hopefully for larger than the Philippines, to have better energy solutions and or more sustainable energy solutions or more inclusive energy solutions, meaning that everyone really gets access to a good price, that we maybe can also address climate change with that, that we can, for example, also reduce our consumption. So everything which maybe even it's just safety, because we have, for example, all these cables on if you're looking outside and seeing how electricity is running through the city. Maybe we just want to solve that people can't get hurt anymore if they try to take their illegal electricity. Okay, next question. Yeah, thank you, Impact Hub. You actually put there the Crowdicity platform. What issues in energy do you think is most pressing? Okay. The most pressing. That's a really hard question. I wouldn't want to put one on top of all of them. It's basically what I said before. Since we are searching for energy solutions, it's, for example, renewable energy, access to energy, etc., I think in the Philippines especially, we are facing again that not everyone has access to it, and we need also to find solutions like this. But if you are looking in a bigger picture, or in a global framework, actually also, then, for example, climate change is really an issue, and sorry, my folks are going outside right now. But if you're going into a global context, and our consumption, actually not just in energy, but energy is also one of it, is something which addresses us all. So the next question, my team and I invented a new technology. We haven't patented it yet and don't want others to steal it. How much in details do we have to go in the application? So again, it's very nice if you're putting your idea on Crowdicity. It's not mandatory, so you don't have to do it. What we really need is your business plan. In your business plan, of course, we need to understand what you would like to achieve, who you are, what impact would you have, and some numbers. So this is, again, not like a very, very long business plan. It's a few pager. And so this is one. So it's not that detailed. And the other thing is, an idea is fantastic, and it's fantastic that you invented it, and we of course will not steal it. So we will be very happy to help you to patent it, help you to spread it, and help you to scale it. Okay, next question. When thinking about what idea to submit, I am some to the potential market of my idea. Should I be worried if there is no market for my idea? I mean, if you all would be worried if our idea would not find the correct market and we wouldn't start with it, then there will never be innovations. There wouldn't be solutions at all. So, no, please stop worrying. But start acting. So start acting to actually understand your market, to understand what questions you need to ask, what validations you will need to have to actually find your market, to find who is your target group, find who can actually use also your idea or your enterprise. So please stop worrying, and otherwise also just come to us and we can try to help you. Okay, next question. Do we have to submit in the Crowdicity page? Is it possible to resubmit the business plan and idea by email? Yes, it is. So this is important. We provided actually Crowdicity page because we wanted to help to redefine the idea even before, because there are people who are commenting on your idea to help to shape it, to help to make it even better. So that's actually a benefit or opportunity for you guys if you submit your idea. But you do not have to submit your idea on Crowdicity. The most important thing is the business plan. So if the business plan is not in our mailbox when July 24 ends, then it doesn't count. So again, please send us if you're scared or whatever. If you don't see the value, then just send us the business plan. We'll be very, very happy to receive that. Hope this is going to be recorded. Internet is spotty where I am. Yes, we'll record it, Jocelyn. I hope there are some insights. Otherwise, we actually have very good questions and a lot. And I assume we'll do this again. So we have a next question, and I think this will be the last question. Also, would recycling be something worth considering by Crowdicity for this fellowship? If you can frame it that it has something to do with energy, sure. Very happy about this insight, and absolutely, if you have something which has a little bit to do, or if you can think of another way how you can frame it also in the energy context, if it adds value also there and in the topics we are searching for, then please also input it there. We're really, again, happy for every idea. Recycling is for sure an extremely important topic, and for sure can also be combined. Okay, I'm taking now 2 more questions, and then we'll be very happy to do that again next week when I'm arriving back in the Philippines. Okay, who is behind this fellowship, and do you take shares if my team wins? So Impact Hub, and especially Impact Hub Manila, is behind the fellowship, but then also with our fantastic partners, which is WWF and Peace and Equity Foundation. I say Impact Hub because the fellowship was invented in Switzerland by the Fellowship Association. We are running it already I think 30th time in the world. ImpactHub Manila wanted to do one also in the Philippines and found fantastic partners. WWF has this also absolutely in their core vision. And of course, Peace and Equity Foundation, and we are also supporting entrepreneurship and impact. We are not taking any shares if your team wins. So this is really an opportunity to get better, to scale faster, to win also a little bit of seed funding, to get connections, and to build really solutions for a better Philippines. Okay, good. There are now 2 questions. These will be the last ones. I'm a single entrepreneur or a lone entrepreneur. Is that an issue? Do I need a team? No, you can absolutely be a single founder. We are looking at the team, of course. We will ask you questions where you think your strengths are or where your weaknesses are and how you actually want to fill these gaps. So no, it's not an issue if you're a single founder, but for sure be prepared that we are asking questions for your team. Yes, our idea entitles recycling bio-waste as an energy resource. Please, Jocelyn, then please come on, give us more insights, and if you have further questions, please don't hesitate to really ask us via email, via phone call, via Prodicity platform, Facebook, whatever you want. Very, very happy to see you soon. Okay. Or again. Can we send some surveys to you or to Prodicity before we submit our idea? We would like to know the problems that concerns every walks of life. I think the easiest is if you just come by and talk to us. So just come by or again call us or whatever. There will actually also be an ideation workshop. It's also posted on our Facebook page. We also can give you more on that, and we will also have a pitching workshop very, very soon. I think it's July 16 and July 21 is a pitching workshop where you have the chance to actually also talk to us, and then we can give you more tips how to use Prodicity or what your concerns are, and we will be very, very happy to answer more questions. So also please look at our Facebook page. There will be more activities coming up. Okay, last question. Also, does my company need to be incorporated to be able to join? Good question. No, at the beginning you don't have to be incorporated yet. But along the way you will need to be incorporated, and we will help you to incorporate your business. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. It's 9:30. I wish you a very, very nice evening. And thank you very much for asking all these very interesting questions. I'm very happy. I think we'll do this again in a little bit less noisy area, and have a very good day, lunch time. See you soon.